Alright, I got my pre-order raffle winnings from Riot today. Only a month and a half after I won, and a month after the set actually came out. Buy from your local game stores, not from Riot. We've got the Vi and the Vex starter decks and a booster box. So let's start with the starter decks. Do they make these easy to open? Yes, they do. Cool. If you were good at things, I guess. There. I've already purchased most of what I want from this set, but I'm just gonna hope for some cool pulls. I'm glad that they actually included the signature gear or signature spell. It's pretty cool, and they give you the epic units. Awesome. I didn't even know Rengar was in this. So, not that Vi is super competitive, but a few of the cards are useful at least. Comes with what? Star Spring, Trapping Grounds, Valley of Idols, and the runes. I'm actually kind of low on red runes, so that'll be nice. I've heard that the packs that come in these starter decks typically have the heat, so let's see if that's true with our first one. There's something shiny back there. Turn to Dust, Meduli, and Void Assault. Awesome. Epic out of the first pack. Not bad. Let's do foils, rares, and epics, I guess. Cool. Trash. Let's go ahead and do that with these two because I'm not going to. Let's keep a Legends count. Well, that won't count because it came from the starter deck. That was guaranteed. Epics. Rares. Should be it. Yeah. And for the Vex. Oh, they have little boxes to keep them into. Nice. I will just be dismantling this and using the Vex in other decks. Just throwing trash all over my office, it's fine. Have the Epic Vex and signature spell, signature unit this time, Shadow. Evelyn, Vex Cheerless, nice. I had Iacella in my pre-rift set, and that card was insane. Too bad it's not otherwise constructed playable. Some Mr. Roots. Trevor was also pretty good in the pre-rift. Got Amateur Recital, Gardens of Becoming, and Ripper's Bay. Neat. And the pack from Vex. So easy to tear packs are not so easy to tear. Is that a foil Trevor? No. Galio. Conscription. Ooh. Alt Art Ivern. These packs really do have the heat. That was really cool. Astronaut Ivern. So some of them were the starter decks, of course, but 6 epics. All right, let's figure out how to open this booster box. Shrink wrap, my greatest enemy. Okay, here we go. Just fold up, go in there. Let's just take them out. Keep that to put this stuff in. That's a lot of packs. Awesome. Number 1. Stare down. Foil Sinister Poro. Yumi. And Legend number 1. Pack 2. Probably should have brought a garbage bag in here. Scryer's Bloom. Got a Xerath. Clash of the Giants, and ooh, Altar LeBlanc Fragmented. Very nice. Already an epic. Alright, Jin, Murderous Artist, Blue Lilia. Alright, we got a Baron. Feeling pretty good, despite the fact that it took over a month to get to me. Despite the fact that I've complained so much and submitted a ticket, I also got selected in the raffle to get a box of Origins, so if that ever shows up here in a month or two, we will open that for you too. Lotus Trap, Foil Spectral Centaur. Alright, Legend number 2 is Ivern, and a normal art LeBlanc Fragmented. I've heard that the alt art runes are 1 per box. We'll see about that. I really like the Spirit Forge promo ones with the cherry blossoms. Foil Sharkling, Nidalee Cat Form, and Rengar Unseen. Next pack. Foil Black Rose Dignitary, a Sprite Queen, and a Thrill of the Hunt. I do already have all of my Thrill of the Hunts that I need. It's going right to the trade binder. I did manage to trade for the overnumbered Rengar. That's my legend of choice. Got second place in the Vancouver event yesterday. Not me, obviously, but Rengar is not as bad as everybody thought. Alright, next pack. I'm just kind of throwing these packs everywhere, it's fine. Got a Scuttle Crab. Shard of Undoing. That's a really cool Kha'Zix alt art. Nice. Picked up a lot of the stuff to play Kha'Zix. I just don't have enough card sleeves or deck boxes to build as many decks as I want to, so currently have Rengar and Rek'Sai sleeved up. Foil Forbidding Waste, that's cool. A Lilia and a Honey Fruit. Honey Fruit was very good in the pre-rift. I had my legend was the Experience Master Yi. Had like 48 experience at one point, but outside of XP decks, I don't think it's going to see much play. Two battle vids in this pack, but neither one's foil. Okay. Foil Skyward Strike. Speaking of Master Yi and Blood Rose. This is pack number 10, I believe. Foil Swole Squirrel, Thralling Protector, the Blighted Battle Axe, and another Djinn. Baron Pit token. Go with my Baron. Alright, here's number 11. Every time you can see the foil on the side, like I get excited, and then it just ends up being a legend. We'll see. Foil Carrion Dredger, that is a Rengar legend. And Poppy, Defender of the Meek. I don't believe that's an alt art, but it is an epic. Nice. My box is already getting full. Alright, this one marks the halfway point. I did need some Kinku Initiates for my Rengar deck. Foil Downstage Dramatics, another Meduli, and a Syndra. Oh, there's my alt art rune. Fury Rune. Yeah, that looks really cool. Alright, so 4 legends so far out of 12 packs. That's not as bad as everybody's made it sound. No duplicates yet. On the legends at least. Sprite Burst. I think that's a Foil Academy. Honestly can't tell. The light in here? No, it's not. My foil is Starhound. I just said no duplicate legends. Then we get a second Rengar and a Sprite Queen. That's what you get for opening your stupid mouth. Alright. I gotta go through all these later and organize them by color, or it's gonna bother me. Foil Smite. another Meduli, and the Epic Lilia, Protector of Dreams. I believe it's the blue one that the deck plays, but still cool to pull an Epic. Foil Dragon Soul Sage. I thought this card would see more play, but it's not really. Trixie Tentacles, LeBlanc the Deceiver. Man, I'm bad at opening packs. Alright. Foil Soul Shepherd. Got an Otacon. And a Vex. Seven Legends. All right. Gonna be disappointed if I don't get an overnumber. Never actually pulled one. I have pulled the GG Easy Teemo twice, but no overnumbers. Fresh Beans. Foil Evershade Stalker. Bone Skewer, and a Master Yi. It's actually my fourth copy of the Wuju Master because I pulled 3 in my pre-rift. Foil Herald of Spring, Jen, and Diana. Still only one duplicate legend, so we might actually be able to pull them all. I think I'm missing Kha'Zix and Vi, which I got a Vi already from the starter deck, but alright, Smite. I'm so glad that I bought Infernas, and then, because I'm impatient, didn't want to wait for this box. Foil Square Up. Ash Focused. There's the Kha'Zix. I think missing Diana also. I shouldn't say that. I'm going to pull one and not get an actual rare. Got a Poppy and the Epic Vi. Same one from the starter deck, but it's cool to have an extra copy. Alright, I've got 4 packs left. Still time to get an overnumber. Kinda wanted an Elder Dragon, but I won't complain that much. Sorry, that much more. Foil Grim Resolve. Zillion. Oh, Poppy. I was also missing that one. A brush token. So now I think if I pull a Diana, that just completes the whole set. Foil Moss Stomper, Honey Fruit, and Vi Peacekeeper. Not gonna lie, I saw the edges here with the little white lines sticking out on the edge. I got really excited for a second, thought it was that super rare Baron, but nope. So no foil. I think if your foil slot is a rare, that means that you're getting an epic. I don't know for sure. Maybe it's a double legend pack. So there's a Kha'Zix. Oh, I did get an epic. It's another copy of Shadow with a Lilia. Very nice. Last pack. This will be my double legend pack. Let's see, Prepared Neophyte, nope, Scuttle Crab, and Master Yi. So in total, not including the starter decks, I got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 legends. That is half the packs had legends in them. I almost completed the set. I'm just missing, I believe, Diana, because I've got a Vi in here. As far as epics, we've got Shadow, Vi, Lilia, Fury Rune, Poppy, Alt-Art Kha'Zix, Thrill of the Hunt, Baron Nashor, Alt-Art LeBlanc, and then from my starter deck, I got the Ivern and the Void Assault from the packs, and then Shadow, Vex, Hextech Gauntlets, and Vi. Cool. Thanks for watching. Like I said, I might do one for Origins if I ever actually get that box. But everybody have a great day.